So I had a customer give me a call about their roof. This is a rental property for them, so they have tenants in here. But apparently there was some roofers that came through this neighborhood, knocked on the door and said that they needed a new roof. So the lady, being concerned, rightfully so, because the roof's only 7 or 8 years old, no leaks, she wanted to get a second opinion. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm gonna go do a full roof inspection and let her know what I see. So the first thing I want to look for, of course, is the obvious: broken shingles. I want to inspect the pipe boots. Those look okay. These are those, this is neoprene. Those will get ate up by the sun over time, but right now they're okay. I don't see any missing shingles on this facet. Let's check this pipe boot out. That looks good. No exposed nails there. That's another thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for nail pops, any exposed nails. So far so good. I don't see anything. I'm also, as I'm walking along, I'm being aware of any soft spots. So far so good, nothing there. I want to look at these off-ridge vents, the nails that hold these on, make sure that they're covered with roof cement. They are, so we have no exposed nails there. I see right here everything's good. There's just a piece of a shingle missing here. So what we have that's missing is a piece like this. Actually, that's about to fall off too, as you can see, but not that big of a deal. This roof's still going to shed water. Even if that breaks off, it's still going to shed water. Probably something that she should be aware of and look at, keep an eye on in the future. That right there that needs to be replaced. You really probably need to replace that shingle and that one as well, but for right now I think she's in pretty good shape. You got these little things here. That was probably from the manufacturing process, because you got them over here as well. Just imperfections there. Now this, on the other hand, a little bit different. That's kind of there's a hole in the shingle, but there's another layer of shingles here, but that's actually a hole in that shingle. The good thing is that there's a shingle underneath it to protect or keep the water from coming in the house. Over here she's got some questionable items. It almost looks, yep, some of these shingles are lifting, no longer adhering to one another. Here's another shingle or two that's missing. And what I'm gonna do is well, they're not missing, I'm sorry. These little tabs are broken, probably from wind damage. You can see that this has been flapping in the wind. That's loose. You got some damage here. This is wind damage. That shingle's been flopping in the wind. You got two shingles here, pieces of shingle that's broken off, and just probably from wind damage. It's just been flopping in the wind. Here's another one that's wind damaged. You can see that's just flapping. These look like they have maybe been flapping in the past and they've resealed. That happens with the heat sometimes. You can see how this shingle right here is not adhering anymore. So that's definitely a problem area. We got a lot of manufacturer defects on these shingles. That's just, well, I don't know what that is, but it's almost like the machine that that moved the shingle along the conveyor belt or whatever at some point in the process kind of damaged these shingles. So this is a relatively new house. As a matter of fact, the roof's as old as the house is. Being 7 or 8 years, that boot looks good. 7 or 8 years total on this house. You know, I'm just telling you that builders don't always use the best quality products when they're building a house. It looks like somebody has previously tried to take care of a leak or something here. You can see there's roof cement that's been put on after the installation. Something going on there as well. Everything else looks pretty good. You got a metal roof here. That's what's called a standing seam, where the fasteners are not exposed except for along the ridge. That all looks good. I'm not going to walk on that roof. One, I don't need to. Second, I've got on cougar paws that are designed to keep me from slipping off of shingles, but it does not have any effect on a metal roof, so that will be real slippery. Don't want to take any chances. It's got a little something going on there. It could be an impact, or it just could be the granules just kind of blistered and popped. Now what you have left is an exposed fiberglass. These shingles are not adhering to one another very well at all. So I'm going to look up this hip and ridge cap shingles. A lot of times you'll have exposed nails at the ends. At some point they have to put nails on the final shingle, or you can see they put roof cement over there, so that's good. Other than that, this roof's in pretty good shape. Is it going to last her another 5 years? Probably, as long as there's no wind events. I think if we get a wind storm through here, she's going to have a lot of shingles that are going to blow off. As you can see where I showed you, some of these shingles are prime to come off during a wind event. And I can sit here. Where was those shingles at? Just had it. But anyway, I showed you where some of those shingles are just not adhering to one another. Those will blow off. You get a good wind through here. But there's an actual torn shingle right there. Guaranteed that happened during installation. And it should have been, they should have replaced that shingle instead of leaving it there. Does she need a new roof? No. Does she need to keep an eye on it? Absolutely. One of the things I recommend for all homeowners is to have your roof inspected. There's another spot right there that could be problematic in the future. I always recommend that homeowners have their roof inspected at least once a year, just so they can keep on top of it. Probably every 6 months would be a better idea. But I'm going to tell this lady I don't recommend a full roof replacement yet, but she needs to keep a close eye on this roof. So yes, this homeowner did the right thing in asking for a second opinion. Sometimes you need a second opinion, maybe even a third. My problem is that the roofers that knocked on this door have never been up there on the roof. They have never inspected this roof. So just to blindly be knocking on doors telling people that they need a new roof, I don't really agree with that business tactic. I don't think that it's the right thing to do. It's possible that they put a newer roof on one of these roofs, and because they did that, it could have had storm damage, whatever. I think this whole subdivision, all these roofs and the houses themselves are about the same age, but it's possible that they replaced a roof, or maybe they did some repair work and their company requires them to knock on doors to try and get more business. So I don't think that this person needs a new roof right now. I definitely think that she's got some issues up there that she needs to keep an eye on, and how you avoid further damage or how you avoid expensive repairs is you need to have your roof inspected on a regular basis, 6 months, a year. That way you know what's going on. A lot of times little nails pop out, little things happen that can be corrected. If they're corrected soon enough, they don't go on to be bigger things.